We have this super exciting announcement at the end of the video. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the O'Donnell Homestead. Today is Vlogmas episode number 7. Today, we're heading into the kitchen to make some butter together because I felt like that could be really informative and informational. If you've never made it before, it's super easy. But then, we have a super secret, super exciting announcement. So stay tuned because we have this super exciting announcement at the end of the video. If you like this video, please consider leaving a comment down below, telling us how much you love it, subscribing to our channel. We try to respond, well, we do respond to all of them because guess what? Like, we're a small community here at the O'Donnell Homestead. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, leaving a comment down below telling us that you did so that we know that you are here with us. We appreciate you, and let's hop right into the butter making. So you guys, we're back in my little baking corner here. And making butter is one of those things that I feel like people don't think about, but is super simple. And it's a great way to add to the economy of your home. And like I said, it's so easy. All you need is a KitchenAid mixer or some sort of mixer with a wire attachment, or you can do this the hard way. And my dad talks about how he used to get the cream ladled right off the top of the raw milk because they didn't even have like milk like we do anymore, that we do today, and put it in a mason jar and shake it all up. What was that noise? Oh, the cat. So all we're gonna do is take our heavy cream. I got this from a local dairy. And we just pour it into the KitchenAid mixer, or whatever mixer that you might have, or your mason jar. The mason jar method, I feel like, would take so long. Alright, so we're just pouring it all in here, as you can see. This is, I believe, 32 ounces. And this yields about 16 ounces of butter, I think. I could be wrong. It might be less than that, but we'll see. All right, we put that in there. Start this and get it going. I like to put it on about the 4, which is this speed to start. And now I'm going to do a voiceover because this is loud. This is literally all you do. You just have this mixer on for roughly 15 minutes, depending on how long your cream has sat out the fridge. If it was out for a little bit longer, this may take less time because it's warmer and it does better. But personally, I've always just done it straight from the fridge and it works fine. So as time goes on, I steadily increase the speed of the mixer. So every 2 or 3 minutes, I bring up the speed until we get to the 10. And yeah, you're gonna get whipped cream, then something past whipped cream, and then butter, and I'll show you the progression of the mixture as the video goes on. But that's literally all you're doing. It's not hard and it's quite easy to do. I'm putting the plastic wrap on here just to prevent the spray from going all over the place. I've made huge messes before I've learned how to do this, so I definitely recommend using either a dish towel or plastic wrap just to prevent a huge mess because it will go everywhere. And here you see I sped up the video, and this is the kind of the past the whipped cream stage. This you could probably still use as whipped cream, but it definitely starts to taste more buttery than it does whipped creamy. So the final stage, I put it up to 10, and this is where the magic starts to happen. I generally like to take a spatula or something to scrape down the sides because it can get stuck there, but you'll see how it starts to gather in the middle, and all of that liquid is spraying everywhere. So I'm going to wrap it here. I hope that you can still see what's happening in there. It's kind of hard to show you while that's on there because I did not want to get my camera covered in butter and cream. As you can see, that would have made a huge mess had I not put that on there, and you can already see it's still dripping down and I still have to clean it up. So just keep that in mind. It's not exactly the cleanest endeavor, if you will. you'll see how the butter and the liquid has separated there. Very simple. Very, very simple. Now moving on to the next step, I'm just cleaning up my workspace there, and then you're just gonna take that butter off of the wire whisk, get as much of it off as possible, and then we're gonna squeeze as much of that buttermilk off of there that we can. You'll see that in the next clip. So here you'll see me taking all the butter off that wire whisk. It's not a hard job to do, it is messy though, I'll give you that. Next step, really simple. You're gonna get all of the butter that you can out of your buttermilk and butter mixture and transfer it into an ice water bath. You're gonna massage your butter here. It's really cold. Your fingers are gonna get cold, but it's totally worth it because it's super delicious. But what you're trying to do here is just squeeze as much liquid buttermilk as you can out of there, so that way your butter doesn't go bad. Simple as that. You're gonna do this until the water runs basically clear, making sure that any little bits of butter that come off of there, you get out of the bath. So now we are just flattening out the butter, and we are going to season it. Give it some salt or pepper or honey or cinnamon. You can do whatever you want here. Then I'm going to kind of roll it in on itself and fold it in on itself and keep seasoning until all of the butter is seasoned. Very simply stated. That's all you have to do at this point. Super simple, super easy to do. Sometimes I'll taste a little bit of it just to make sure that the salt or whatever seasoning you're putting through it has gone on all corners. I know that this method of like folding and flattening does a really great job of getting it in all of the creaks and crevices of the butter. So that's my little crock that I bought at an estate sale. At the same estate sale, I got the marble slab for $8, and that crock was $2. We ended up with 12.5 ounces of, maybe actually closer to 13 ounces of butter. So that was pretty good. I spent $2.50 on the heavy cream, so I will take it. I'm happy with that. Super grateful for it. So the cool thing about making butter at home is you don't only get the butter. So think about it this way. You get 12.5 ounces of butter, $2.50, and then whatever is left over from the butter, you end up with buttermilk. So I am just pouring this milk into the mason jar, screwing the lid on, and I had about 16 ounces of buttermilk from that, which is awesome. So for $2.50, you get 12.5 ounces of butter and 16 ounces of buttermilk to use in something else. That is home economy, my friends. I love it. I'm just tidying up here, and then the secret announcement.
Let's head outside and talk about the exciting announcement. Okay guys, so we're outside right now, and I'm taking you back here to show you the backyard. So, in this backyard, this is our shed, garage, whatever you want to call it. We're redoing all of our fencing. These two panels still need to be painted, and all of those, come on camera, still need to be taken down and done. But you can see this mound of dirt here. What happened is the previous owners dug out where our deck was and put all of the dirt back here. So what we're gonna do is pull all this dirt out, level out the yard up front back here. We're making a few more garden plots and also just putting some more grass seed down where it needs to be leveled out. But right here in this corner, we are putting a 6 to 8 hen chicken coop and a little run. This is about 15 feet. We are going to bring it out 6 feet, so we'll have 15 by 6 feet, and then when I am outside, I will let them out a little bit in the yard. So yeah, we are getting chickens. We are getting we're getting 6 chickens. We're getting 3 speckled Sussexes and 3 Americanas, and possibly 2 other ones. We just haven't quite decided yet. I'm just worried that some of them are gonna die, and I really want 6, but I don't know if we have the space for 8, but we'll see. So yes, this is very exciting. I told Brendan we have been talking about this for a little while, and I'm honestly surprised that he said he gave the go-ahead for it because he was very not for chickens in town. But we were talking about it, and I said, I don't want to be the person that covets what she doesn't have. So I find myself getting a little bit, what's the word that I want to use? Sad, maybe? I don't know. Melancholy? I don't know what the word is. But I find myself hoping for the next thing a lot of the time. I'm a big dreamer. I have lots of plans. I've just always been kind of geared up that way. I'm a forward motion kind of gal. And I found myself getting sad about not having land a lot. And so in the spirit of making do with what we have and, you know, learning where we are right now, we decided that we would get a few chickens, and then possibly also in that back corner there, we might get a beehive. One thing at a time though. I don't want to overstretch myself. So we're starting with the chickens because I felt like they would be the most profitable to us in our home economy at the very present moment. But I'm very excited and I could not wait to tell you guys. So we're looking into all of the different things we have to do. Brendan's going to build a coop in the run. We're trying to do it really affordably because y'all know the price of lumber is crazy right now. So we're probably going to make a pallet chicken coop. So let us know if you'd like to see that video down in the comments below. But yeah, I'm very excited about the backyard next year. We're doing tons more garden beds here and at my parents' house. You know, I just want to encourage you that if you don't have a lot of space, if you're living in town, you can make do with not a ton of space to have a small homestead in your backyard. It is really empowering, and I get like almost emotional because I've wanted this for so long. And I'm so excited about everything that is to come and everything that we are going to be doing in our beautiful backyard homestead here at the O'Donnell Homestead. Go inside and I'm going to make some Irish soda bread. I'll bring you with me to do that. But I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. It just feels so good to like have your own home economy in a sense. I love having a full freezer. This is just another step in the right direction on not being dependent on anything for the needs that you might have. And we go through a lot of eggs. So the Americanas and the speckled Sussex chicken lays 5 eggs per week. So we'll probably be getting about, let's just say 6 days, 1 egg a day from 6 chickens. 36 eggs a week. That's a ton. So we'll be able to give some away, sell some possibly. I'm really, really excited, you guys. I'm so excited. So yeah, I encourage you, if you have a small space, do not feel hindered by it. Do what you can. Don't play the martyr. Just look at your space and figure out what you can do and do that, because I'm sure you can do a lot in a small space.
Stay tuned for our next video to see this Irish soda bread recipe. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today. I hope that you leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite part was, and we'll see you next time. Sláinte.